players. So if you're just joining us now, the Alliance of Military Magic Players, also known as AMMP, we're a global group where we just try to connect all military members and people who support the military to enjoy and play Magic worldwide. So we primarily operate on Facebook, but we also have a Discord. Go check out the QR code as well, and you'll be able to basically get a feel for what the group is all about. And just above that is Savannah MTG Altars. My wife and her sister, we do some. They do some great work with hand painted acrylics on cards. So if you have any interest in any of that and want to pimp out your decks, please feel free to reach out to us. Although right now we are actually not currently accepting new commissions, we're looking at entertaining new ones after Thanksgiving this year. Okay, enough about self-promotion. Let's get into the reason why we're actually doing the stream today. Oh, looks like I clicked on that. There's a little bit of everything there. But yeah, here we go. So happy Veterans Day, honoring all those who have served. We are running the Military Magic Marathon. I believe we have one more pod right after this, so we're doing 3-hour pods. As soon as I finish the games up with my friends here, we'll do some introductions, and then we'll proceed to the last pod, I think, of the day. I don't think there's going to be another one, but that closes out the 2-day event. So appreciate y'all coming by if it's your first time, but also if you're a returnee, that's great. We like to, just show that we can play with others that we've made friends with over the years, and then celebrate with veterans as well. Something's going to pop up. Yeah, there it is. One thing, my wife shot this off to me earlier. She's like, hey, look, don't forget about these free meals and free things that veterans get on Veterans Day. So if you're into any of these restaurants, I guess technically this is free advertising for them. But, for the vets out there, don't forget you could get things like free coffee, free meals, and other things. So take full advantage of that. Breakfast, lunch, coffee, whatever, dinner, brunch, whatever it is you want to do. Okay, let's now talk about who's playing on the stream today. As I had mentioned before, my name is Greg Sablon. I'm a Lieutenant Colonel in the United States Army. Been playing Magic for over 30 years now. It's great to be able to play Magic whenever, wherever, because we have a thing called Spell Table. And, it's great. I love it. I'm also on the Commander Format panel, at least for now, until they decide to rotate some of us out. We'll see. But done some really good time on the CAG, and just moving forward, trying to be available to the community on the CFP. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about who's next in line. So we have Mitchell. The mic is yours. Just kind of tell us who you are, where you're from, how long you've been in the military, if you have any shout-outs for Veterans Day weekend, and any other highlights, if you would, please. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you for hosting as well. My name's Mitchell. I'm an infantry first sergeant. I've got just a little over 20 years. I'm currently stationed out at Camp Humphreys with 8th Army. We'll be playing Krenko today, because one of the things about goblins is they're just like infantry soldiers. If you get more than one together, chaos is going to ensue. And with that, all the veterans that are watching and anyone, I just want to give you guys a special shout out. Like, at some point today, just pause and be proud of yourself. No matter what you think you've done or haven't done, you wore a uniform, doesn't matter what uniform, be proud, because I'm proud of you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's spoken like a true first sergeant. So real quick about Mitchell, he and I, we served together when I was in Korea in the last 2 years. So really appreciate your friendship and all that. And I think that's one of the great things about being in the military community is finding people that share similar interests and just having a good time. Yeah. Thanks, Mitchell. Okay, let's move on to Guy. So, yeah, Guy is actually tied to the military as well. I don't think you've served, but your dad has. Do you want to put yourself out there?
Yeah, hello. My name is Guy. I am one of the co-hosts of the Wizard Staff podcast, and then I also do altars on the side. I do some auctions and have an Instagram. It's kind of how I first got introduced to Greg because I also followed his page. Yes, my father was in the Navy. He only recently retired, so I grew up living around quite a bit, and I definitely have seen kind of the firsthand of what it's like to be in the military. And so, to anyone who has served, thank you for your sacrifice, and it is greatly appreciated.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Guy. So another really cool thing about Guy is I think he was the first person to interview the Sublime MTG Alters team, me, on his podcast. So that was
That
really
is
cool.
right. We did do that 3 years ago. It's been a while.
It has been a while. Awesome. Okay, let's pass the mic over to Carlos from Kingdoms TV. Welcome, Carlos. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Glad to be back. Yeah, Kingdoms TV. We play some Commander gameplay on YouTube if you enjoy watching that. But yeah, I'm always glad and honored to be invited. And I didn't serve myself, but my grandpa served in the Air Force for his whole career, and my other grandpa was in the Army, and then I've had uncles and cousins in different military, so definitely a part of our family, and definitely appreciate all of the sacrifice and hard work and safety that you bring to all of us. So thank you, all of you gentlemen.
Yeah, Carlos. Also, thank your family members as well for their service. Cool thing about Carlos, and I think I've probably known Carlos for probably going on 2-3 years now. But Kingdoms TV, you guys were very receptive to taking the veterans in during that One Magic Summit. And we're going to see the playmat that you guys rolled out because he had a special segment just for the veterans. And, veterans in like mind, we decided we can't go to the summit without gifting you something. So I think that was really neat. It was also on Veterans Day, so this is back in 2022. So man, you've done a lot for the community, I think, in my mind, and I think, between your invites and my invites, you've always been on the reciprocal end of helping support the community. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, again, my pleasure.
Awesome. Okay, so let's shift to about 3 minutes of just talking about power brackets. So I'm going to show that on the screen now. And the community has probably seen this. It's something Rachel Weeks put together that WotC approved from their PA department or PAO department, Public Affairs. But this is great, and just so you know, like if you're new to Commander or if you're old to Commander but haven't quite received the updates, this came out about 3 weeks ago. So it talks through all the power brackets as it currently stands, but this is a beta version, so power brackets 1 through 5. What I've asked my fellow opponents here is to try to play brackets 3 and 4 today. So hopefully, I think we'll get through a few goals of 1, definitely having fun, 2, celebrating Veterans Day, and then 3, trying to get 3 good games in, whether or not they are as fast or as slow as the brackets intended them to be. So bracket 1, I think there's a shift to what it was formerly described as, but the new revision basically allows you to consider at least discussion ahead of time, to just be very thematic, right? But it doesn't necessarily it's not necessarily limited by the number of game changers and some of the other rules restrictions that you can see on the bottom there. So you might have like thematic decks that are actually fast paced, but they support a theme, and really what you want to get out of it is just having fun with the deck, and I think opponents enjoying, where the deck goes, and if it has a certain thing that it has to do, that's what you want it to do, and the opponents, I think, will kind of, have fun with it at the same time. Bracket 2, it's no longer associated with precons, because we've had different opinions about that within the community. But it does, talk about, limiting, extra turns, mass land destruction, or mass land denial, I think is kind of really where it gets to. And we've also removed, the restrictions of the number of tutors. So tutoring in the vein of, say, like a rampant growth isn't exactly the same as tutoring with a demonic tutor. And so I think the community was very self-conscious of the idea that, so if I play these tutors, then it's technically not a bracket 2. So we've eliminated that. And then bracket 3 and then 4, they're kind of sort of similar. But I really wanted to highlight is that we wanted to explicitly state that there's an expected win condition or win time frame or lose time frame, that's talked about. So brackets 3 and 4, there's an expectation of when the game is won or when it is the earliest time you'll lose. And it also talks that through in the previous brackets, but I think when you start going up in higher power levels, you're definitely going to see a reduction in the number of turns before you end up losing. And then CEDH, of course, it's meta based, and a lot of people are asking about what that really means. And so, I'll just flatly say it: if you don't if you play CEDH, you're playing CEDH. There's notable decks that are partner decks, Timnacrom, Blue Farm, etc. And so if you don't know what those terms are, you're kind of behind the power curve, and you're not really playing CEDH. So you're probably more in the 4 and below. That's my spiel on the brackets, but I think we really just want to get to gameplay, right? So let's get that going. All right.
All right.
I haven't randomized player order. I've invited some veterans that aren't even familiar with Spell Table. So if you're new to the stream, that's cool, but Spell Table is just straight up awesome, right? You can play with anyone across the world at any time. You just line it up with friends and family, and then just go for it. So I'm going to use the feature here with the randomization of player order. Looks like it kept me at first, but it switched out everyone else. What I'd like everyone to do in clockwise fashion is, after you put your commander in, just talk about what your deck does, and we'll go from there. So I'm first. I'm playing Grothama, All-Devouring. It's a very cool deck, mono green, and really it does a lot of drawing. So I'll probably be in danger if someone plays like a Notion Thief on me or something. But wait, do we even have any blue players or blue opponents today?
No
blue.
I guess not. So I don't have to worry about Notion Thief.
No green either. No blue or green.
Just me.
Or black.
Dang.
This is a Naya.
Yeah.
Wait. No, you have green.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is no blue or black. Yeah.
Draws lots of cards, but what I can do is win through commander damage, and then there's no infinites in here, but it can ramp out fast and take full advantage of what happens when I draw a lot of cards. So we'll see how that plays out. It's really fun. I haven't looked at my 7, but I'll pass the mic over to Guy. so we could talk about his deck.
Yeah, I'm playing the Wandering Rescuer, who is a mono white. I've taken it in the sense of token matter, so I like to create a lot of tokens. The board will get kind of crazy, and then kind of swing in for like white weenie type strategies, kind of like the general theme.
Hell yeah. Right on.
Is this also our turn order?
It is. Yeah.
Oh,
If you
okay.
randomize this, yeah.
So clockwise from you is going to be Mitchell, and I think we were trying to go for bracket 3. So
Yes, I am running a bracket 3 deck. I got 3 game changers. So
awesome.
I'm good to go. And my 7 looks great.
Yeah. Mitchell, your turn to talk about your deck. Standard Krenko.
All right. Yeah. So, as you guys most know, Krenko, who is the greatest and most favored commander of all time. My deck is it's all about just getting as many goblins as I possibly can, and everything I have in here is built on generating those and trying my best anyway to keep you guys from killing Krenko at a minimum 2 times. That's it.
So I played against that Krenko deck, and it's pretty hard charging. So I'm expecting to see some chaos. Okay, Carlos, your turn.
Yeah, I didn't actually touch base with you on this, Greg, yet. If you want me to switch decks, I can. But this is Appa, the Steadfast Guardian from the new Avatar set, which hasn't come out yet, actually. But we just
Hell yeah.
filmed our Avatar game this weekend, and I was able to do a couple things, but didn't really get to see a ton of the deck. So thought it'd be fun to play it. But is that cool? Are you okay with proxies?
Yeah, man. 100%.
Okay. So this deck is the second part you might not be excited about. You can veto me. This is Appa, the Eldrazi Guardian. So the goal of this deck is to play all the big Eldrazi's as fast as possible, and then to airbend them. And then when you airbend a card, it exiles it, and then later at any point, when you can cast that spell, you can cast it for 2 colorless mana. But with Eldrazi, they have effects when you cast them. So it doesn't. It's not like Brago where you cheat them out and get to blink things a million times, but it has sort of that some of that same vibe. Except I did take out all the combos, like infinite combos, and I took out the One Ring, because with the One Ring in Appa and another blink of effects, you can cast the One Ring every single turn. So your protection from everything, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to just beat people up with some Eldrazi.
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, so I took out all the Wraths too. One of the things that I thought would be cool is, not cool for you guys, but for me is, airbend all my things, Wrath of God, and then cast them all again, But, so I think it is bracket 3 though, because I do have Ancient Tomb, Mana Vaults, and Grim Monolith.
Nice.
To try and get out the Eldrazi quicker. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. If everyone's good with the 7, let's go ahead and begin.
Heck.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into one just in case you guys didn't see.
Yep. All right. So I'll go ahead and draw. And I'll play a forest into a Finhorn Elves. Then I pass.
All right. I am going to play a Cavern of Souls declaring humans. And I am going to cast Guide of Souls.
Oh no.
Uncounterable.
That's a good one.
Pass.
Guide of Souls.
And for turn, tap 1, Soul Ring.
Oh no. The first one to first
I'll just
turn
say
Soul
jab.
Ring wins.
I'll just say this jab
And,
once to the Commander Rules Committee here, but should be a game changer.
And I pass turn.
Okay, drop your turn. I'm glad you did it first because I was going to feel a little bad playing Soul Ring,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm
What
gonna,
the? Yeah. I thought we
I'm
talked
gonna
this
do-
beforehand that we were going to play the same card. After
yeah, I'll play the Iron Crag as my second rock,
That's what I
and
forgot
then I'll
to
be
put.
done.
Awesome. Yep, I'll go to my turn. And draw. Misty Rainforest. And it's like, why are you playing in fetch land in a mono color deck? It's bullshit. And I believe in deck thinning, even though it's minor probability change, you know, but whatever. I'm gonna stick to that. I lose a life.
You might have some landfall things in there, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I will play a Llanowar Elves. And let's draw some first blood. We'll go towards the guy that played the first turn Soul Ring. That was the first to do it. So 1 to you, Mitchell. With my Finhorn Elves. And I pass the turn after that.
All right. Well, Greg, you know how I know I like you? Because I am also going to play a fetch land in a monocolor deck. Flooded Strand, tap sack, and I'm going to get a snow-covered plains.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Double check if I'm doing anything else this turn. I'm not. So while I shuffle, I pass.
Okay.
No attacks with the souls, dude.
No.
All right.
Legion War Boss. Go to combat, beginning of combat, create a 1/1. Goblin creature, token gains haste, and must attack this combat if able. And
Hell yeah.
Your one blocker, Greg, is it what is it?
He's a regular old 1/1. He's kind of harmless.
I'll swing at you.
Okay. I will take the damage.
And pass turn.
All right, untap, draw. Play a plains. And downside of this deck is you might draw some 10 mana creatures sometimes early game. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just cast Phyrexian Altar
No doubt.
and pass turn.
Okay. I will draw. And I shall play my first game changer, Aegea's Cradle, because that's the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5 for Grothama. All-Devouring. And I'll tap a green, because I can. And I play a Rancor on Grothama. So that's +2/+0 on his trample. With that, I will pass the turn.
All right.
That's a 2-hit death, Commander.
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe I shouldn't have taken out my wraths.
I'll play a planes. I think I'm gonna pass again. I know. I'm gonna pass.
All right.
You have a swords for that, or a Path of Exile for that Grothama, right? I need to draw mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap Soul Ring, Strip Mine, and Mountain. Perforos, down to the Forge.
Okay.
My favorite card.
So I have no response, but we know what's gonna happen now. I think.
That's the Impact Tremors one. Let's see. No,
Yeah.
it's the new one.
2 damage to each opponent
Yeah.
when a creature enters.
Yeah.
Beginning of combat, another Goblin summons, hits the battlefield, 2 damage to each of you.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Started. It's begun.
It has. Well, now I know who I'm attacking next turn.
Carlos, I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
Carlos no blockers, but I have to swing with these, this one, and then what do you have as defender? I see you got your commander. What is it right now?
It's a 12/8.
12/8.
Yeah.
Trample.
That's scary.
It's pretty spicy.
And then G, what do you have?
I have a Guide of Souls, which is a 1/2.
Okay. Yeah. Carlos, I'll hit you for 1.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Ready? 1 tap. Draw a card. Wow. This is bad luck. One of these costs 9. One of these costs 10. One of these costs 11. I'll play Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. And this is sort of the worst way of doing this, but it's the only thing I can do right now. I'm going to cast Appa. He has Flash, but cast him for... I'm going to reject the trigger on the Iron Crag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna airbend both of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess so. Well, no, we won't. We won't tap or airbend the Iron Crag. We'll just do Soul Ring airbend, and then yeah, we'll pay 2 to airbend in the Soul Ring.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I'm doing that is I get a 1/1 white ally creature token.
Nice.
So
that's a good blocker.
yeah, and it's a blocker. But I'll be done after that.
All right. Drawing. What are we gonna do? Interesting. Reliquary Tower. Actually, no, not Reliquary Tower. My bad. Strip Mine. I wish to strip mine your strip mine, Mitchell. Since it's tapped.
No.
You know, because I don't want it to kill my Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know, I think I'm gonna spread out the love a little bit. I even though Perforos is out, you know, I did do one thing to you, Mitchell. It's not fair if I do two or more things. We are going to go to combat, and I would like to swing at Carlos for 12 trample.
Yeah. I'll block 4 of it.
Nice. With that, I pass the turn.
All right. I'll draw.
Good decision.
I am going to play the backside of Witch Enchanter, so it'll be a land.
Mm-hmm.
Which I
Actually,
believe...
do you mind if I don't take that back and don't block?
Yeah, that's cool.
All the damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you take 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, I thought I had a second copy, so I'll just flip this. I will have it come in untapped, taking the 3.
Also, backside for the land? Okay.
Yeah. I took 3. I am going to cast Cosmogrand Zenith. So when you cast your second spell each turn, choose one, create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens, or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Add Guide of Souls trigger, so my energy, which will be this. I got 1 for now, and I gain 1 life. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to tap this to Swords to Plowshares Grothama.
Man.
This will allow me to create 2 white human soldier creature tokens. So I'll have 3 energy, go up 2 more life.
So I do have a response to the Swords of Plowshares.
Oh, okay.
I would like to tap 2 like this for a heroic intervention.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I have no response to that. That won't change my soldiers or my life, so that's fine.
I was saving that though for something like a Wrath of God or something.
Yeah. But now I will go to combat. I will have Guide of Souls swing at Mitchell. And I will pay my 3 energy counters to give Guide of Souls a flying counter, make it an angel, and give it 2 +1/+1 counters. So now it is a 3/4 in the air.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Okay. Can't do that.
Hey, Cosmo Grand Zenith is pretty freaking awesome.
I felt a lot of the Edge of Eternity cards went great with this deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Burnout Bastionout. Start my engine. Everybody take 2.
Okay.
And then go into combat. Summon a goblin. Everybody take another 2.
Mm-hmm.
Does not have haste. Get that on the field. Boom. He has to swing, so yeah, I'll swing at
Oh, I didn't even see the chat. Mandalorian Candy said, "Happy birthday, Marines." Yeah, that is today, isn't it? The 10th.
oh, is the Marines, it's their birthday?
Oh yeah, Texas Roadhouse is giving out dinner vouchers according to Sicktastic. Yeah, I forgot if that was listed. I don't think it was listed on my little chart.
Greg, I'll swing the 1 at you. It has to attack.
Okay. I'll take it.
And then that's past turn.
I made a play mistake last round. I could have had one more 1/1. I knew there was a reason I was tapping out all my guys, but oh well. I'll draw for turn. Play an Emergent Zone. Land for turn.
Oh, that's a thing that gives your spells flash or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool card.
Yeah, you sack it to get flash for a turn. For bonus spells. Alright. I will... I think I have to do this, unfortunately.
Do it.
I'm gonna pay 4, 5, 6, 7, and sack my 2 creatures to Phyrexian Altar. 2. So 9 mana for Kozilek, the Broken Reality.
No doubt. No doubt.
This is the newest one. It says when you cast a spell, up to 2 target players each manifest 2 cards from their hands. For each card manifested this way, you draw a card. And then other colorless creatures you control get +3/+2. As long as it's out. So I'm going to choose myself, and I think I will choose GG.
Hey, love it.
So you can put any 2 cards from your hand into play. if they're creatures, you can manifest them for their converted mana costs later. If they're not, you can't do anything with them. And if you
That's-
blink them or whatever. But so I'll choose these two.
I'll do 2 as well.
Okay, so I'll draw 4 cards.
Very nice.
And hopefully that keeps me alive. So
That does give me 2 life and 2 more energy counters as well.
Might have chosen you, Goyle, if you didn't have Perforos out, but I didn't want to take 4 more damage.
No worries, I understand.
Okay.
And yeah, it's yours, Greg.
Oh, that's very spicy. I don't think I can
If
attack.
I die, I at least played 1 Eldrazi,
Okay, so just so everyone's aware, there's a cool triggered ability also. So when our other creatures whenever this creature attacks, you may have it fight Grothama. So, but when Grothama leaves the battlefield, that player or each player draws cards equal to the amount of damage dealt to Grothama this turn by sources they control. So if you're attacking and you want to fight him, and he ends up leaving the battlefield, you draw cards equal to the damage that you dealt to it. So
Yeah, that's a weird one.
lots of
Yeah.
lots of damage that can be dealt to it and net you more cards. So, and that also includes blocking. So, like if you block and he dies, then you get to draw cards. Yeah. Okay. So I drew.
You can do it too, which is the crazy part.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of the deck when certain things come out. But it becomes a shame if he dies to large creatures like Eldrazi. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Let's see. We're going to play a Maze of Ith. Yeah, this won't prevent the attack trigger though when you can fight Grothama. 1, 2. Bad juju all around. 10, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Interesting. Man, I'm in a predicament here for sure. How many creatures do you have, Guy, that can block? And you can flash in the Wandering Rescuer too. 5
that
creatures.
That is correct. I have 5 creatures at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Is Perforos active?
No, he's still stuck as just as legendary enchantment.
Okay. I think for now we're just gonna do a thing. 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna play Sea Guide Ash.
Yeah, because tokens don't count, right?
I do, but they don't have any pips.
Oh, okay. Then then I'm still 2 away.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen, I think. I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing at Guy with my Grothama, and then my 2 elves are gonna fight Grothama.
I'll take it all.
Well, wait. But I guess how we all choose to fight it's if
No, so
we want.
no, that's only if you're attacking. But if you block, then you can still get the trigger of drawing cards. So like if I'm attacking,
What's his other?
yeah,
But
so
all other creatures, even ours, have
Yeah.
the ability. Whenever this creature attacks.
yeah, so if your creature attacks, then you can fight it.
Oh,
Yeah.
our creature attacks. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
So how much total is this?
It'll be 12, just 12. And then if you choose not to block, whatever.
Yeah,
it's just 12.
So 12, and that is commander damage.
Although, I potentially suggest, and if you don't want to draw cards, blocking with some tokens. Because if he's killing his elves, he's probably going to kill his Grothama himself somehow. Just, if you want cards, I bet you those tokens will turn into cards if you want them to.
We'll see.
Well, you have to do
No,
it
well,
during
I'm not.
blocks,
I'm
yeah.
not blocking.
Okay.
You're not blocking. Okay, cool. That's fine. So yeah, 12 just goes to you. That's all I have. I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. On your end step, I am going to flash in the Wandering Rescuer,
Yep. Seems good.
who is Samus,
Samus
my
Aran.
commander. Samus Aran.
Awesome.
That will give me another energy counter and give me 1 life.
Hey, why did you kill your elves then?
I was wanting to draw cards. See if he was going to block. Because he had, 2 2s and whatever. Maybe he could sacrifice. I don't know.
I mean, that would have been a good idea for you.
Yeah.
However, I have quite a plan for this turn. 1, 2.
Oh, sorry. Did you attack Guy and not Krenko?
Yeah, I attacked Guy.
I was completely off base. Sorry. Completely. Yeah. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I didn't realize. Yeah.
Because my dudes would have dealt 2
I'm going
damage, and then hopefully there'd be 6 damage dealt to Grothama. That was the plan, at least.
Yeah.
And then I just draw 2 cards because I need to draw right now more than anything.
Yeah.
Tapping 4, I'm going to play a Chroma's Will. So
Yes.
creatures you control
Holy
gain
crap.
flying, vigilance, double strike. Creatures you control gain lifelink, indestructible, and protection from all colors until end of turn.
Hell yeah.
So everything has that. I am going to go to combat. Everything is going to swing
They have vigilance, right?
at... Oh, they do have vigilance. You're so right. Everything's going to swing at Greg. And I'm going to have everything fight Grothama.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it.
I am giving the Wandering Rescuer also from my 3 energy counters, giving it flying and some more power.
Okay.
So, I guess everything fights Grothama.
Yeah. So
Draw
so you'll draw as many cards as the amount of damage dealt to it. But I think you probably need to do the highest power and then probably the next highest power before it hits the 8, because they're all attack triggers, right? So when they do the fighting, it's not technically all at the same time, if that makes any sense. So
Gotcha.
only 2 of them will end up fighting it. Yeah.
Probably 2.
Yeah.
Before it dies. Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess Wandering Rescuer and Guide of Souls, because Wandering Rescuer I think can kill Grothama.
On its own.
A 5. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Wandering Rescuer can kill it by itself.
With the double
By
strike.
herself. Yeah.
Well, but that'll
yeah.
never matter because Wandering Rescuer is going to deal 5 damage fighting it, and then Guy of Souls is going to do
The remainder.
3.
Oh, it's just 3.
Yeah.
So you draw 8 cards.
They're going to do 8 damage to it, and then it dies, and then the rest of them will fizzle because it's dead.
Yeah.
And then you'll do combat damage.
Yep.
Cool. So I'll gain 8 life from that fighting.
Rancor comes back to my hand.
I get to draw 8 cards.
Yeah.
And do they get hexproof too? Because I'm wondering if I can maze it with something.
They get protection.
They do
so
have
you can maze them.
protection from all colors until end of turn, so yes.
Okay, but I can maze, right? 1.
Yeah, you can
You
maze.
can maze one thing, yep.
I'll maze the highest, the Wandering Rescuer person. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Commander,
best
I think,
choice
does the most
for sure.
damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
How much
for
damage
you
do I
then,
take?
Greg, this is...
Oh, it
Okay.
doesn't kill it though. It's just removed from combat.
Yeah, I'm just moving it to the side.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So this is a 3/2 double strike. Like everything has double strike. So 3/2 double strike. So that's 6, 10, 12, 14.
20.
18, 22. So that's
Okay.
22 damage.
22 damage, and you gain 22
And I gain
life.
22 life.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I didn't want to block with anything, because 1, I needed to get the Wandering Rescuer out, and then I also have that in hand. So I was like, okay.
Yeah. No, that's
yeah.
a
I
good
thought
play.
Greg had attacked Krenko, and so I was wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then second main phase, I'm going to play a plane.
That was
I am
awesome.
going to warp. Thank you. I'm going to warp in Halaya, Guide by Light. So first, Cosmogrand Zenith trigger, because this is my second spell. I'm gonna give everything a +1/+1 counter. Just to make them bigger. And then I'll give the rest a +1/+1 counter in a sec. This does give me 1 energy and 1 more life. And then go to my end step. I'll draw a card because I've gained certainly more than enough life to trigger this. And then I do have to discard. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have to discard 2 cards.
Okay. That was legit.
Thank you. I'm going to do Anointed Procession. And Exalted Sunborn. Pass the turn.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Perforos gonna kill me.
Oh, finally got a land. It's been a minute.
Yep.
No, he won't kill you. Luckily, he won't kill you.
Not yet.
Yeah. No, not yet. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'll do. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will cast Goblin Ringleader, so everybody will take the 2. No big deal. And then enter battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of my library, put all Goblin cards, reveal this way into my hand, the rest on the bottom of my library. Den of the Bugbear, land. Darn it. Goblin War Chief, Goblin King, and Goblin Rage Runners. Those will go to my hand, and Den of the Bugbear will go to the bottom.
All right.
All right. Okay, combat. Goblin gets summoned in, so 2 again.
Mm-hmm. Perforos damage. Doing Perforos things. So first the ringleader and then the goblin from the war boss, right? Okay. So it's
Yeah,
four damage this turn so far?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he's got to swing because he's being forced to swing. So Carlos will swing at you.
I will block.
No block.
I will block.
Okay, I have a feeling. Yeah, I think anything you have will kill it. It's just a 1/1.
Yeah, I have 2 5/4s and a 9/9.
Okay. And I will pass the turn and put the responsibility of killing Greg on not my shoulders. Woohoo!
I think Greg is not the threat right now.
Yeah.
It's a guy. So, draft return.
What?
The guy with the full hand and all that life and all those creatures. We'll play a Endless Sands as land for turn. So all your creatures right now, what are their size, guy?
Wandering Rescuer is a 6/7 double strike. We got a 3/3/3/3, 2/2/2/2, 3/5, and 4/5.
Gotcha. All right, Greg.
Do
I'm not
it.
gonna kill you, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of recompense for hitting me for 12. I'm gonna attack you with a 9/9.
I am at 5 though, so
So you have to block, yeah.
yeah, I do have to block. I will block with Sea Guide Ash, and it has a die trigger, so I can get 3 force put into play tapped. It has trample, the Kozilek.
No.
Okay, so it'll die. I'll get my 3 forests.
Yeah, I actually misplayed. I didn't think I thought it was a ETB for some reason.
Oh no, it's when it dies.
That actually is gonna help you
A little bit.
after what I do here.
Okay. Yeah.
After you get your lands, I'm gonna cast Avatar's Wrath. It says choose up to 1 target creature, then airbend all other creatures. So everyone's creatures get airbent, which means they're exiled. And then if they are actual creature cards, you can cast them later for 2 colorless. However, until my next turn, my opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. So you won't be able to immediately play them.
All right.
Okay, don't love that, but
So all
um,
these are gone.
Yeah, every creature is. I'm choosing not to airbend any, or I'm choosing to not target a creature. I'm going to airbend all these. And then yeah, you guys can't play any creatures, spells. Period. Spells from anywhere other than your hands until my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
then,
pretty good.
sorry, one more time. If I had a creature that was manifested,
It
oh
is
my,
exiled,
and
and you can
but I
cast it later
cannot
for 2.
cast. Okay, gotcha.
And they're exiled, or does it go to my graveyard?
So Airbend says exile it, and then while it's exiled, its owner may cast it for 2
Yeah,
colorless
just 2.
rather than its mana cost. So if you exiled a non-creature, if you manifested a non-creature spell guy, it will be able to be airbent later, even though it's not a creature.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't help too much. It was Martial Coup, which is a X spell, so that's not gonna really do
You
anything.
can cast it for X 0, yeah. My 3 are obviously the Kozilek, but then the other 2 are 2 Ulamogs.
Mm-hmm.
Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger and Ulamog the Infinite Gyre. So
Right
these
on.
are all airbent.
You
I
did say
will,
you had a 9, 10, and 11 cost creature, and I
yeah,
was like,
it
oh,
is.
what
This
Eldrazi
is
could that
9, this
be?
is 10, and this is 11. Yeah.
Jeez.
Very
I will
nice.
pay 4, and I will cast Kozilek. Oh, yeah, we'll cast Kozilek the Broken Reality for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which case...
Spicy.
Cards in hand, Greg?
3 cards.
3 cards. It's Greg, Guy, and I'm sorry, what was your name again? Goyle?
Mitchell.
Mitchell, how many cards do you have?
7.
7 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to manifest again. Just throwing that out
No,
there.
you're not manifesting again.
Avatar's Wrath. That's
yeah,
pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty interesting one. Actually, I'm gonna before I cast Kozilek, I'm gonna cast Ulamog the Ceaseless Gyre,
Mm-hmm.
Ceaseless Hunger. I'm gonna exile Perforos and Gaia's Cradle.
Yep. Seems like a great option.
And then I'm gonna cast Kozilek the Broken Reality. And I'll choose Greg. You can manifest 2 cards from your hand if you'd like.
Oh, it's not a choice though, right? Because you're selecting me. I have to manifest it.
You do have to actually. Yeah, it's optional for me to choose, but it does say those people have to.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, that's
it looks
weird.
like I have to.
Each. Yeah, doesn't say up to 2 cards.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So I did that. This is my 1 card in hand.
Oh, I thought you said you had 3. Oh, you have 1 left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will do this one and this one, and then I will draw 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all of my mana, so I will pass turn.
All right. My cool 2/2 manifested dudes. Let's see. 3, 4 for a Beast Whisperer, which is from my hand. And we'll whittle down some people. We'll go 4 damage towards Guy. on my 2 manifested creatures. And I pass the
Makes
turn after
sense.
that.
All right. Tap, keep draw. Okay, snow-covered plains. I'm going to tap for a soul ring.
Nice. Is it taboo to talk about Soul Ring, Greg, for your group?
No, it's
I
not.
don't want to like put. Okay.
It's not taboo. It's just, it's so iconic. It's just not ever going to be on the game changer list, even though it could technically be on it. You know.
Yeah. What if you could have one game changer at bracket 2, bracket 1, and just have it be Soul Ring?
That's pretty funny.
And it
Ye-
stays a game changer.
Yeah.
Or if people don't want to play Soul Ring, they can play, Cyclonic Rift or Prop Rotation or something.
Yeah.
Just one.
I actually advocated for game changers in the earlier brackets, 1 and 2. But, 1 is kind of confusing, the way it's written right now. And I'm trying to wrap my head around theme, because the reason why that came up was like no one could legitimately build a decent bracket 1 in the old, update. Because it was just really hard to do it, and you'd have to be super goofy to even really make it work, So when we were revising it during the summit that we had this past September, it led itself to, hey, it's still goofy. It's highly themed, but let's give it some flair. Let's just say it's flair, so that
Sure.
people could like actually capitalize on their themes, but not be strictly limited by the number of game changers. So you could technically have game changers in bracket 1. You just have to talk it through.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Sol Ring being a game changer, that actually did get brought up. But the response was, hey, look, it's just iconic. We're not going to touch it. So everyone gets their chance at it,
It's hard for me, though. I guess the hardest part for me is that Mana Crypt is straight up banned, and Soul Ring isn't even a game changer. Right? That disparity is just so rough, right? Like, Soul Ring and Mana Crypt are pretty comparable, right?
Right.
So you'd think that at least if one of them's banned, the other one would at
upgrade.
least be a game changer.
Yeah.
Right? And so, or if Soul Ring isn't banned or not a game changer, you'd think that Mana Crypts wouldn't be banned. It would just be a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
But same with Commander the Commander Mox, Commander Lotus. But
Yeah.
anyways, I don't want to bog it down, but I just I don't really care. Like, I understand where it's at. It's just principle. If you're basing things on principles,
Mm-hmm.
it's anyways. So if ever, that's my one idea that is a little bit funny, but if you want to steal it, I totally am fine with you. one game changer at it could just be
At the lower levels.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Noted.
anyways, sorry.
All good.
I play Charismatic Conqueror.
Mhm.
That is whenever an artifact or creature enters the battlefield untapped and under an opponent's control, they may tap that permanent. If they don't, I get a 1/1 creature with lifelink. That'll be my turn.
I love Charismatic Conqueror. Great card.
So good. So
It
good.
is.
Yeah, I did enjoy them making like white vampires, so they're not just always black or red creatures. I thought that made sense. You said you're done with your turn, or are you still?
Yes, I pass.
Okay.
And then the creatures, all that were exiled, they're gone now, right? I said something about I get paid.
The tokens are just gone forever,
yeah,
but
they're
the
gone.
creatures are not. You can airbend them later, so you can cast them for 2 colorless. Except, usually you can do that anytime, but the specific Avatar's Wrath says until my next turn, my opponents can't cast spells from anywhere.
Mhm.
So that even includes like your commanders. You actually can't cast. So. But
only thing but from my hand, right?
Yeah, but after my turn, you can cast them for 2 mana. So
Okay.
Yeah.
But just the ones that you airbent, not the
Just the
peripherals
airbent
that got
ones.
exiled earlier, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Just the airbent ones.
All right. Well, decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the game we played on Saturday, 3 of the 4 players had Avatar's Wrath in their deck,
Oh wow.
and I was like excited if my opponents played it. I was like, yes, please play your Avatar's Wrath.
Yeah.
That is definitely a card I am considering for my deck.
Mm.
Yeah. If there's any cast triggers, I think it definitely makes it worth it.
And then there's always the cost reducer. So like if you play like a Semblance Anvil, it'll just be for free.
Yeah, I didn't get any in our Saturday game, and I haven't gotten any yet. So in this game, but I have a bunch of them.
I'm just playing Goblin Rage Runners and then pass turn.
Ready. All right, my turn to actually do something has come.
You've been doing a lot.
Well, I did one thing last turn that was relevant.
Yeah.
I guess the turn before that I played Kozilek, but I've been feeling like I've been on the back foot for a second. But I will draw a card.
Oh, you were hellbound?
I will.
Oh no, you
No,
drew
no,
4 cards last time. Yeah.
I will play a Plains.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh wait,
finally...
sorry.
Oh,
Mitch, right?
Yes.
Your creature, do you want it to come in tapped or untapped? If it comes in untapped, nothing happens. If it comes in untapped, I get a vampire creature token. If it comes in tapped, I don't get anything.
I'll tap it.
All right.
Tap that ass.
No worries. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I finally got one of the cost reducers, which is one of the funnier ones.
Planar Gate.
It's called Planar Gate.
Yes.
So 6 mana.
Yes.
For this Planar Gate that says I pay 2 colorless less to cast creature spells.
From good old legends. Or antiquities. Yeah. Nice. I love it.
Didn't even know it existed till Appa came out. Okay. Well, now cooking with gas, as they say.
Totally.
I am going to... Let's see how do I do this correctly. I'm gonna swing. I have the lowest life, so I still... Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was too soon. I actually don't have the lowest life. I'm going to swing, though. We'll send a 5/4 at Greg.
Mm-hmm.
We'll send a We'll send the 2 Titans at Guy and a 5/4 at Mitchell.
So Greg
Guy, you will
first?
mill 20 cards before the blockers. The top 20 of your deck. Sorry, you won't mill them. You'll exile them.
Is that an attack trigger?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I think I just have to do this. Yeah, I'll just have to do this, I think. I'm going to Fairy's Protection. I know that won't stop the
Exiling.
yeah, but
Yeah.
won't lose any life, so
You won't take 19.
Yeah.
Or
so 20 cards?
20 cards exiled from the top, yep.
So Fairy's Protection.
Game changer.
Game changer.
Alright, that's 20. Are they exiled face down or?
They'll be face up. Yeah, they'll be.
Okay. Just kind of want to see what I lost.
Yeah, if they were face down, you could always look at any cards that are yours.
Oh, you could. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't no one can hide your own cards from you unless they're in your deck. So.
Gotcha. All right. Didn't lose anything crazy, I guess. But
So and then 5/4 coming at each of you, other 2.
I'm gonna maze the one coming at me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking the 5.
I forget which one it was. This one. Just choose top or bottom.
Top.
Greg.
The one coming at me. Yeah, the top.
Alrighty. Okay, so that's combat. I will go to my second main phase.
Mm-hmm.
And I will... do this right. Let's see.
Oh, did your Temple of the whatever Forgotten Gods? I think that taps for 2 now, doesn't it? Or no?
Once I get 7 lands.
Oh, okay.
I need 1 more land.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 lands. My bad. I thought it was
7 or more lands. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wish that would be nice, but
got an extra mana.
All right, I will a little bit off on casting Appa, and then one. Oh, I guess I could sack this creature. It might be worth it. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice this land creature. It's manifested for a white, and then I'm gonna cast for a reduction of 2 Appa for 4 mana because of commander tax.
Oh yeah.
To 6 mana, and then I'm going to airbend these 3 creatures.
Oh man.
So now all of these are airbent.
That's so bad.
And then this is the
thing. This is
the purpose of the deck right here. Is now
it is.
So this says whenever you cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. So I will.
I think you combo off pretty good right now, right?
Yeah, it's not like infinite combo, but it's like a value combo for sure. So
yeah, I'm
going to cast these 3. Let's see the sequencing here. I will.
That's awesome.
Let's see.
Phyrexian Altar, man. It's doing so much good.
That and Ashnod's Altar are great in here.
Oh my god.
I guess it doesn't really matter, so I will cast Ulamog the Ceaseless Gyre first. That lets me exile 2 permanents. I'll choose the Maze of Ith. And is there... That's mean to hit your Soul Ring there, Mitchell. Do you have any special lands, Guy, that I should be aware of?
Cavern of Souls.
I have Cavern of Souls.
In play, and just a Cavern of Souls.
I do, but all my permanents are phased out to Fairy's
Oh, yeah,
Protection.
you're right. I can't target any of your stuff.
Send my soul
And
ring.
this is where it gets mean. I feel really bad killing, because you haven't been mana screwed too, right?
Oh, no worries. I don't feel bad. I don't.
I'll choose the Beast Whisperer for now. I'll exile that one.
Yep.
And then I'll cast Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre. I get to destroy a permanent. I guess, yeah, the Soul Ring.
Okay.
There, Mitchell. And then I will cast...
Sorry, kids. No
Consulate.
dinner tonight. You destroyed my soul ring.
So I will choose... Who has cards in hand? Do you all have cards in hand?
Yeah, 1 card.
I'll give you a little consolation here, Mitchell. I'll let you manifest 2 cards from your hand. So you get to put any 2 cards from your hand into play, Mitchell. And then if they are creatures, you can later flip them face up for their mana cost. So if they're not creatures, then you can just treat them as... Oh, I don't draw yet. I need to put my things in play first. I'm going to put this one into play. And this one into play. Well, let's do this, I guess. And then, oh yeah, and then I draw 4 cards. And then I will lastly airbend in Guardian of Girapur. Enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 other target creature or artifact you control. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So I'll choose Appa, which is sort of the combo.
Very nice.
Now, I will pass to my end step. I am at 7 cards in hand. Wait, did I play a land?
You also have 4. Don't you have like 4 ally creatures?
Yeah, I played a plains. Oh yeah, I got 4 allies. And then I get to bring Appa back in, which lets me
Airbend again.
airbend a bunch. I'm not going to airbend everybody though, because then I don't have any blockers. I'm going to airbend... I'm not going to airbend Ulamog the Infinite Gyre. Or the Guardian of Girapur. We'll keep those out, and then we'll airbend the rest of these. The other 2 were a Feldar Guardian and an Angelic Aberration, which I didn't even know existed either until I made this deck. It's an Eldrazi Angel from one of the commander decks. So, yeah. So that is my turn.
I think I should have just let you kill me instead of Maze of Ith. Okay, drawing.
Yeah, it is sort of like a gruesome end with this deck. It's like,
yeah, it just keeps coming.
But I mean, I'm at 20 life, so, and
I do nothing on passive.
There's a chance. Yeah.
Sorry, one sec. I step away first.
What we need is a yeah, I don't even know at this point.
Just, I mean, I'm still afraid a little bit of. That's partly why I killed the Soul Ring. Is I think Krenko. I've seen Krenko come back from. You haven't even played Krenko yet, I don't think, right? So he only costs 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Phase in. Draw.
These are all different 1/1s, but they're all allies. So.
Yep.
Okay.
It's turn 6 though, right? Now it's time to kill people, right?
I'm trying to figure out how to sequence my stuff. All right, so Soul Ring. First do Cosmogrand Zenith. Two mana. Guide of Souls. I'll get 2 of these guys, but I believe they enter first before Guide of Souls, so that won't get me any additional energy.
Why did you get 2 of them? Oh, it says grade 2. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, holy crap. Tempted to keep this deck, but also it's like I'm always very hesitant to play the big Eldrazi's, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I need to pass.
Looks like a really fun deck, though.
This is the first time right now that it's really doing what it was created for, so
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings right now. I'm happy and sad because I have too much sympathy for others when they're in bad situations.
Man, I think though the Kozilek, the broken whatever, I think that was the all-star of the deck right now. As I'm seeing it, that's definitely the all-star.
There's 2. I'll show you. There's another. Well, I'll say the name of it at least. It's like Eldrazi Scion or something. I'll show it to you here in a second. But those are the 2 that are like just amazing for this specific Appa deck because the Kozilek itself manifests cards in.
Yeah.
And then you can airbend those, right? So that's a double win for the deck.
Yeah.
And the Scion reduces by 2 colorless the cost of the first creature cast each turn. And it's each turn, so it's not just your turn. So it lets you airbend a creature per turn basically while it's out. So
that's the 6-drop, right? The 6-drop?
Yeah, the one that goes and gets a 7-drop. Yep.
Yeah.
Or a bigger, yeah.
Something bigger than, or 7 or greater, right? Yeah.
7 or larger, yeah.
And then, like, if it...
I think it's yours, Mitchell. You said you're done, Guy?
Yeah, I passed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Wait, those are manifested. Untapped. Draw.
But yeah, Kozluk's the guy that keeps you drawing in this deck.
Yeah.
And Ulamog is the removal. So it's...
Yeah.
I don't play any Emeralds.
Yeah. Especially over spell table. The Rolled and You is just kind of disgusting. I mean, you could play it, but it's not good over spell
there's
table.
The banned one, and then there's the other one, and I don't know. Well, are there 3 Emeralds? There's 3
there's 3
and 3 Ulamogs.
Yeah, there's 3 Emeralds.
I forget what the 3rd Emrakul does. There's the Annihilator 6 Emrakul. There's the Take Your Turn, Give a Turn Emrakul.
Yeah, Promise End.
And what's the last one?
Rolled and You allows you to take everyone's creatures. Or like a player's creatures, I think. You steal their creatures. Rolled and You and Promise End.
Gotcha. All right. This was... It's sort of... I can't deny that things are sort of coming together finally for me really well, because this is we'll see what you guys want to do after this, but
yeah,
I'm gonna cast Chroma's Memorial.
Oh, Dark Fart 69. Sorry, I didn't see your thing in the chat, but the uncut sheet is from War of the Spark. Forgot to respond to you. I didn't see it. My bad.
So that is creatures I control have flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, protection from black, protection from red.
Yep. Chroma's Memorial. So good.
So then I'm going to cast Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. I'll try and exile your right 2 creatures, Guy.
In response, so are you saying Cosmogrand Zenith and Charismatic Conqueror?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to tap them to convoke out the Wandering Rescuer because I can airbend it. This will then give these 2 hexproof.
Yep. Nice. I will then cast... I just figured as much, but it is what it is.
I gain a life and get an energy.
I get a ally.
Will your Ulamog come in tapped or untapped?
Untapped.
Because okay, so I get a vampire token, so that is also another energy and life for a guy.
I will then cast Kozluk the Broken Reality. And I'll choose... Do you have cards in hand, Greg?
I have 2. I have 2.
I'll have you manifest those.
Okay.
And I will manifest this one. And this one.
So your creatures entering tapped or untapped?
Let's see how this reads. I'm also getting tokens, so for each of these, and the tokens will come in tapped.
Okay.
But I'll have the others come in untapped. So you should have you'll get a total of 4 tokens from me so far.
Okay. Greg, are your 2 manifest creatures coming in tapped or untapped?
Go ahead and get your dudes. Yeah.
Sick. Thank you. So that's 5 more life and 5 more energy for Guy.
5 more total.
6 total. I've made
Okay.
6 vampires this turn.
Alrighty.
There we go.
And then I think I now yeah, I guess we do this one too. I'll cast Feldar Guardian. And that one can come in tap. It's only a 1/4. And I'll blink Appa till he comes back end of turn.
Oh, did you do any attacks or anything? Not yet? Okay.
Not yet, no. And then, but I do still get one more token, comes in tapped.
Doesn't
then-
Appa come right back?
Oh, with this one it does. Yep, sorry. Most of them, other than this one and Restoration Angel, are end of turn, but so Appa will come right back.
Oh, God.
And we'll have that be. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's infinite, isn't it?
Well,
Is that infinite? Let's
I
think.
think it is. Between the Felidar and the Appa. You could get infinite
With the
ETBs at
planar
least.
gate.
Yeah, with the planar gate.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's infinite 1/1s then, right?
Infinite 1/1s as well.
Wait, let me think. So now what'll happen? So the loop would be,
Because it's
Appa
immediate.
comes in.
Yeah. Appa come-
Airbends, a bunch of things, but airbends specifically the Feldar Guardian.
Yeah. And then you just
And
play for
then
free,
He resolves,
blinking.
and then I cast the Feldar Guardian for 2. Blinks Appa, yeah, and I'll just have them all come in tapped. I guess I get infinite mana that way.
Yeah, you could get infinite mana, but your
Or I
creatures.
get infinite mana, and then I could cast Ulamog infinite times, so
Just
that can
kill
let me
everything.
manifest my whole deck,
Yeah,
and then I can put my whole deck out and then attack you guys.
with. Yeah.
Anyone want to stop me at any point of that loop?
No, I think it's pretty much done.
Yeah, let
Well,
me cast
at
my
least
bolt.
at least me.
If you want me to not just loop to that point, let me know. Otherwise, I don't want to waste people's time.
That is infinite.
That's
If-
crazy. I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of them are like this Guardian of Girapor. It's still in the turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, Feldar Guardian and Restoration Angel, it's infinite.
Yeah.
So
I guess you could
Feldar Guardian came in tapped.
Yeah, so what'll happen is Appa and Feldar Guardian will come in tapped until I get infinite tokens.
Okay,
Tokens.
well, I do. Okay, so I guess before then, a lot of that would go off. I do have a response, I think.
Okay.
Path to
So,
Exile.
So
on
yeah,
the-
the
So-
first time it happens is that first time, which is Appa. You could tell me. So what we can just rewind back to
The
me
first.
targeting Appa with the Feldar Guardian's ability
Okay,
for the first time.
I'm going to flash in the Wandering Rescuer to exile target tapped creature, Feldar Guardian.
In response to the ETB.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I will attempt a cloud shift on it.
Okay, then there you go. I knew I had a small window, but that just ruins it. So,
Yeah.
or like I can't do anything
Yeah.
else then. So you got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice
Wow.
win. That
Yeah.
was a sweet thing that happened.
Yeah. Didn't really. I thought maybe this would have a combo if I had enough pieces.
Uh-huh.
The Eldrazi Displacer, but I don't know exactly how. But yeah, a lot of the creatures are like this Glimmer Point Stag, or the Guardian of Girapor, or the Flicker Wisp.
Yeah, that was legit. I like it. Well
But yeah,
done.
the Conduit of Ruin is the other one that I think is amazing that I didn't realize, but it's in here because you go search for Big Eldrazi, but
Yeah,
the first creature you cast each turn
that's
costs 2
my.
colorless less, so it's just perfect for airbending.
Yeah,
But,
that was legit. Okay.
yeah.
We have about an hour and change left. I recommend a 5-minute break if that's cool with everyone, and then we try to get one more game in for the Veterans Day stream before I power up the next one. Are you guys okay with that? I'll put us on intermission.
Yeah. Do we want to play like I can do a power 4 because I feel like that might be a little quicker. If that's what we want to
same
do.
here.
Yeah, I agree
Right.
completely.
Cool.
Yep, power forward up. Putting us in intermission now. We'll see you guys back in about 5 minutes. Top of the hour.
Ready?
Cool.
All right.
This is the Wonder Oven Pro from our place. Our next generation.
Pete a little bit. It just doesn't have like combos to hurry and win like a game 4 deck might have, or a bracket 4 might have.
Okay.
Although it might have a combo. It has Eudora in here, so Eudora always combos with things.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm okay with it. I think, sometimes 3s just kind of feel like 4s, and the 4s sometimes feel like 3s, so it just kind of depends. But no, yeah, keep advertising that Avatar stuff, man. It's all good.
Yeah, we put some effort into like making the decks, and then sometimes we only ever play them one time, when we do the
stream
play videos, and so
yeah,
I try and play them once or twice because a lot of times I don't keep them together. So I make the deck, play it, for 7-8 turns, and then barely see any of the deck that I put together for a couple of weeks. So
yeah. No, yeah, I'm totally good.
And do you? Sorry.
What's that?
Yeah, no.
I was gonna ask, how often do you tend to keep a deck?
Oh yeah, good question. I just actually finished, and I'm gonna hopefully put out some content around this. But the prismatic challenge that some people call it, which is a commander deck of each color combination.
Yeah, the 32 deck challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, 32 deck challenge, prismatic challenge. And so it's taken me years, because for me the challenge was to make an actual deck, not just, you could sort of do it, conceptually fairly quick, or you could do it for proxies pretty quick, or you could do it with like just random decks fairly quick. But for me it was like, these are 32 decks that I put like time and effort into and like want to keep together. But anyways, so for a deck to reach that level for me is fairly rare at this point. Although
Yeah.
I did just finally make the mono red Electro deck from Spider-Man. I wanted to find a deck that I could play all the rituals with, the mono red rituals for a long time.
Yeah.
And so Electro is pretty fun. And then randomly, right after Electro comes out, all the firebending cards come out. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
these are going to be awesome for Electro. So
Chosen Comet, I'm sure, will be a standout.
yeah, is that there's the Firelord Roku also. Anytime someone attacks, you get 6.
I'm gonna mulligan this.
Firebend 6. So you get, 6 every combat. You get 6 red, assuming everyone's attacking.
Yes. then you can pump a creature if you want.
Any creature, not just yours.
Yeah,
Any player's creature. Yeah. So it almost.
I think that's a really cool card. It seems very political. Also, just help out your opponents, encourage them to attack others, and you'll pump them.
Right. Yeah.
Sweet card.
That's what I died to. I actually did fairly well in the game, and then I just died to 21 commander damage from that out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, I forgot about that. So, but yeah. So to answer your question, maybe you didn't want it to be this long of an answer, but it is fairly rare at this point. But there are some decks I wish I could keep together. It's just you'd have to like buy all the cards, and so.
Yeah.
But I tend to build too many decks, so the Prismatic Challenge is actually a limiter on me randomly, even though 32 sounds like is a lot of decks. I know, but yeah. So yeah, not often, but sometimes I have. And the thing about the Prismatic Challenge that sort of is weird is you end up building color combinations of decks that you wouldn't maybe ideally do if you're trying to do a certain theme, right? So, like but it also is fun in that way too. But anyways, so,
hey, really quick, really quick. I just wanted to put this out there. I know Mitch said he's going to be out. Fellow AMP member Dix is wanting to see if he could join. I'm going to shoot him a quick note to see if he could get in on this. So let me do that really quick. But a quick announcement. Also, thanks for the 7 people that are still sticking around. Great on you for tuning in. Again, this is the Military Magic Marathon. I think this will be the last, or no, this is the second to last stream to celebrate Veterans Day. So, yeah, let me shoot that out, and then we'll start momentarily. I will randomize player order as soon as he gets in. Put us back on intermission, I think. Just very quickly. Okay. Dix. Oh, Dix is here. Okay, spell table 1. Can you hear us, Kevin?
turned away from Commander a lot because going to like 60 card, coming from a 60 card background, it's like, oh, I can play 60 card against anybody. I don't care if you're a Spike or a Timmy. Like, let's just sit down and play. We know we're gonna get games. We're gonna get fast games.
Oh yeah, I think I misspoke then, because that's how it is for me with any Magic now, right?
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah, like, or yeah, I guess for me, or maybe I'm not the same, but basically I only want to play Magic, like, for the people.
Yeah.
And 60 card. I guess you're right. Like, I don't mind playing limited with just randos, like, playing a sealed, like a pre-release or a draft. I guess I feel like 60 card constructed, some people get a little too into it, and some of the
that's
game
part of it.
interactions.
Yeah, that's part of it being competitive, and like, what's great about 60 card is like, if your opponent's not somebody you really want to sit next to, you don't have to see him you only get to see him for 50 minutes at a time.
Yeah. My experience though is like, I go to the same card store typically, so it's like a lot of times, and at least in our legacy group, it was the same legacy players, and so it turned into, I got to play this guy again, So, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
Awesome.
Legacy
So I know
is awesome.
Real quick, guys, we're back in, so we'll just go around the horn. I think we did the randomization already. I don't think I reset the game, so let me do that really quick. And I want to respect the next pod's time. So just give a quick 30-second spiel about your deck, and then we'll go ahead and go into the game. We'll start with Carlos, if you could, again, thank you.
Yeah. Carlos here with Kingdoms TV. We have gameplay videos on YouTube if you enjoy those, of all power levels and bracket levels. Bracket 1 to CEDH, primarily 3 and 4 on our gameplay. But today I'm going to play a bracket 3 deck against these bracket 4s, just because I want to play this deck one more time. It is Bumi Unleashed, and it's primarily a extra combat deck, and then it's based on making lands and doing some land combos and stuff. It's not landfall. I mean, there is one landfall thing in the deck, but it's mainly just make creatures and try and get a bunch of attacks with them. So we'll see how it goes.
Awesome.
Hello, I'm Guy from the Wizard staff. I am playing Titania, Protector of Argoth. It is basically just a land matter, create big creatures, do a lot of damage, typical green stuff.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Is it the Titania that turns lands into 5/3s?
Yes.
Landfall shenanigans.
When they go to the graveyard, or when they come out of the graveyard.
I think when they leave,
Go
yeah.
to the graveyard. She
Oh,
gets
graveyard. Yeah.
a land back when she comes into play.
All right. I'm playing Grolnok. It's the frog deck. Frog. It's supposed to be frog typal, tribal, kindred, whatever. But it's a combo deck. Does some cool things. Puts permanent cards that are from the library. When they go to the graveyard, they get a crow counter, and then you can play them as long as they're exiled. Some pretty neat stuff out of deck, but main win con is to try to win with something like Thassa's Oracle or the Jace, to get there. All right, Kevin, your turn to talk about your deck. And just a reminder for people to put their commanders in the spell table.
Yep. I just realized it's not in there. So, yeah, my name's Kevin. I'm going to be playing Xyris, the Writhing Storm. It's the one whenever an opponent draws outside of their normal draw step, I get to make a snake. So this deck is wheels.deck. I'm not going to pretend it's anything other than, hey, we're going to draw a lot of cards. Everybody wants to draw cards. And it does get to that like non-determinate combo, but definitely it gets to that phase where I'm gonna keep wheeling and making snakes, and the snakes are gonna explode and everyone's gonna die. But you'll have 50 cards in your hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I heard bracket 4, and I'm actually not up to date on what the brackets are, but I know I have some strong spells in here, so it's probably bracket 4. It plays fast.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for jumping in at the last minute. Also. All right.
No problem. It's a Tuesday morning here. I ain't got nothing going on.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, we can start, Carlos. Your go.
Shoot. All right. 1. And that's only 1 land in my 41 land deck. Okay. Sorry, I should have been already going there. So it's multiple lands. Oh. Sure, whatever. Just for time, I'll just go for it. I'll draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a tapped Den of the Bugbear and pass the turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. I am going to play a Kalani Territory. It is Kalani Ambush on the front side. It'll come into play tapped. Pass.
All right, drawing. Breeding Pool tapped, pass.
Keep draw. Yeah, well, not gonna play this Miracle. I play a Frontier Bivouac tapped. It's the Femur Triland. Pass the turn.
Tap, draw. I'll play Beseiju as a... Actually... Yeah, whatever. I already did it. I'm going to play Emergent Sequence. I'll go get a basic, and then I get effectively a 2/2. I get 2 counters on a land, and it becomes a creature. So I'll be done after that.
Draw. Play Allosaurus Shepherd. And I will play All-Good Sanctuary as my land tapped.
Man, Allosaurus Shepherd is the one card that I've failed to ever buy or get or pull out of a pack.
Good card.
It's a great card. I just keep forgetting to pick it up, you know? Botanical Sanctum, pass turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. We're gonna drop a Forest. Who's got Greg? You got 2 untapped.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna cast a Minds Aglow. So it's join forces starting with me. Each player can pay into it. I'm gonna pay 1 into it, and we're gonna draw whatever X winds up being.
I'll pay 2. Sure.
All right. Looks like we're all drawing 3, unless anybody else has some Simian Spirit Guides.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Very cool.
And don't have anything else. Pass it on over to Carlos.
No doubt.
Ready. Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, how can I not discard? I think I'll have to probably. Let's see. Maybe I can do. Let's see. If I do this and this, and play this, that puts me at 1, 2, 7. Okay. I will play a Disciple of Freyles. We'll put it in as a land.
Mm-hmm.
as a Garden of Freyleys. I think I can put it in tapped. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, pay 3 life if you don't.
Yeah, I mean we're going fast, so I'll play fast and loose. I'll pay the 3 life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna then cast Harrow. I will fast forward or whatever, or skip ahead and go get the lands after if everyone's okay with it. I need to sack, and I think I sack this one. So I sack Besagio, I'll go get 2 lands, and then I'll tap those lands because they come in untapped, and my third mana for Terra Symbiosis, and I'll be done after that. I'll be at 7 in hand.
Alright. Untap,
I did
upkeep,
read
draw.
I did discard a Teferi's Puzzle Box and a Mythic Mastery to graveyard. They shouldn't really matter.
Teferi's puzzle
Good play.
box.
Honestly, I discarded it because it can make games go so long. It just stretches out the upkeep for a nominal, pretty nominal benefit to me. We're playing fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play Hickory Woodlet. It comes into play tapped with 2 depletion counters. I remove a depletion counter, and I can add 2 mana, 2 green mana. I will then cast for 2 mana on Finale of Devastation.
Mm-hmm.
X equals 0.
Dryad Arbor.
Yeah. And then I think that's it for me afterwards, so I'll pass.
All right.
Does the finale shuffle back in, or I'm thinking of Green Sun Zenith?
Yeah, Green Sun Zenith. So Dryad Arbor, my 0 mana creature, pass.
We're gonna play a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth, and I think I'm going to play a Chrome Mox to exile Frogify, so it's a blue. And I don't know if I'm gonna. I feel like a wheel's coming. Some sort of a wheel. 3 mana for a Dryad Arbor. Play an extra land. And that's all she wrote. I passed the turn.
I'm thinking I'm gonna wheel this turn, so untap, upkeep, draw. I'm a turn behind on ramp. That's why we drew cards last turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play an island. It's also a forest, though, right? Because you have the Yavimaya.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice. I don't think it's gonna matter, but we'll go. I just want to pay attention. 2 for an Arcane Signet, and then another 2. Play Steve.
Noise.
And I'll keep Steve up at a blocker past turn.
And tap. Draw a card. I'm going to play. Just get out the classic Bristly Bill. My one. I think it's my 1 landfall creature.
Mm-hmm.
I will then.
Bristly Bill.
I'll play Gruel Turf, bounce the mountain. Put a counter on the land here. Will draw me a card. And I'll cast Goblin Bombardment for 2. And I'll swing.
Goblin Bombardment. What are we doing?
3 at guy. Yeah.
3 at me.
Yeah.
Take it.
I'm at 7 in hand. So I'll pass turn.
Can you just move the stim? Yeah, thank you. I wanted to click on the green card. That enchantment. Oh, okay. That's actually my bad. I see.
Yeah, with earthbending, it's pretty cool because when you earthbend something, like with my commander, I'll earthbend 4. I draw 4. You know.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so
Bristly Bill is
untap.
sort of the worst one of them. Yeah.
Are Avatar cards
Draw.
legal? When was the
No.
pre-release?
No, they're not legal.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
I thought I was going crazy watching your guys' game earlier.
No. Yeah, we just recorded the game for our channel on Saturday and thought I'd throw the decks down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remove a depletion counter from Hickory Woodlet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Dryad Arbor. So that's 5 for Titania, Protector of Argoth.
Oh yeah.
I'll get back
She is.
a snow-covered forest from the graveyard. I'll play my land for turn, which will be a Windswept Heath, which I will immediately crack, making an elemental and getting me a forest. It'll be a normal forest. And that, I think, will be my turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw. Alchemist Refuge. And I think I hate to do this, but I'll play Otawara for my second land. What are we gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4. For a Defense of the Heart. And then I pass the turn.
And it turns to Crack Steve. Getting a mountain. Greg, you're on the Commander format panel, the official one now, right?
Yes, correct.
So, because I know Gavin's, one of his most recent articles, they were talking about hybrid mana. Has there been any discussion about fixing or aligning, you know, the true core of color identity and fetch lands? Right?
Fetch lands, no, but color identity, yes. So the hybrid mana situation, you know, what we're actually going through right now is we want to reevaluate based on public feedback before that's going to go into anything official. But color identity, just to reframe how that works, because hybrid mana is funky, it's just establishing that.
So Temple Scribe bottomed it 5. Run behind here, cast Commander, and that is it for my turn. Pass to Carlos. Yeah, because I did read Gavin's article, and like definitely when you're teaching new players or introducing players from 60 card to Commander and EDH, it always made sense. Like, hey, you just straight can't have this mana symbol in your deck.
Yeah.
Like, that's I think would make sense, and the way that the way the EDH was originally pitched was like it's super strict for a reason to create those restrictions. Like it's always
No.
like I'm against mana, like, and I don't even like seeing off-color fetches, right? Because it's like, well, it doesn't fit with your deck. If you're supposed to have a theme and a restriction,
Yeah.
truly stick to the restriction.
No, I
I was wondering
understand.
if you guys ever talked.
Pay 5 for Eudora, Grave Gardener. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may return it to the battlefield face down under its owner's control. It's a forest land.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
So with Earthbending, there will be 2 triggers, and sort of get to choose which one you want it to come back as. But it won't really matter.
What's Earthbending?
Earthbending is, I think if you hover over, should have.
Reading the card does not explain the card.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, you choose Bumi Earthbend's 4, so you'll choose a land. It becomes a 0/0 elemental with 4 counters on it. In this case, whatever the Earthbend is, it gets haste, and it also has whenever it dies, you return it to the battlefield tapped, not as a creature, but as a land. So it's sort of Eudora ability, sort of built into Earthbending. I think it's secretly the most powerful part of Earthbending. Is the scariest part of turning your lands into creatures has been makes your lands really easy to kill. But with Earthbending, you make them into creatures, but then if they end up dying, they come back as lands at least. So it's a lot less scary.
Awaken. So it's like Awaken, which was a great limited mechanic because when you're sitting on 7 lands and no cards in hand, you just start turning your lands into dudes.
Yeah.
You don't care if they die.
Yeah, it's Awaken plus Eudora, sort of. Yeah. All right, I will. So that's 5 mana, and then I will play a Forest as land for turn, triggering Bristly Bill. Get another counter on. Actually, yeah, we'll do it on the land again. It's a 4/4 now. I draw a card.
Trigger, I'll make a snake.
Yes.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
I'm scared about the wheel. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. So I will swing. What's your? Oh, that's the Defense of the Heart. Yeah, I should be scared of Greg probably for some combo. 4 damage, Greg, for its creature.
I will take the 4.
And that is my turn.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, draw.
Hungry? Yeah, I'll be out there soon. Or are you gonna bring Papa food? Okay, bring Papa food.
Okay. I am going to
Just whatever Mama made, just bring it.
Okay.
play a forest.
All right.
Play Sylvan Saber. Okay.
I'm always angry that's not an elf. Especially the original art. You're just like, it looks like an elf. It says Sylvan. The elf.
Human wizard. Wow.
Yeah.
Tap 3, pay 2 life. Birthing pot.
Oh, baby.
Hold on. This is bad. Why do you have to play Birthing Pod? How much mana do you have?
I will just. I have 1, 2. So I have 2 mana. Oh, well, I think I can have 3 mana if I remove the depletion counter on here. Sorry, actually 4 mana total. Allosaurus Shepherd does make my green spells uncounterable, just so you know.
Oh, green spells. Okay.
So are you responding to me casting this?
Okay, I thought it was just creature spells, but it's green spells. Yeah, I guess I can't really do anything about the green spell. Yeah, go ahead.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so I think plan is we'll float 2 mana.
Oh.
1, 2, actually, yeah, because it won't matter. I will float 4 mana. I'm sacking this by removing the depletion counter. That will create another elemental. I have 4 mana. Going to sack all my lands to Sylvan Safekeeper. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These will go to the graveyard face up.
What are all your targets?
Titania.
Okay. Well, you can only target her once. I guess you can respond to each one.
You can respond to each one.
Yeah, if you respond to each one.
Oh, because, yeah.
The first one happens, and then the rest of the 5 on the stack will fizzle.
Oh, because the Shroud. You can target other things, I guess.
Yeah, but sacking land is the cost to just activate the ability. You can also slow roll it where you end up giving everything Shroud. As a new elemental comes in, you respond, give it Shroud, respond, give it Shroud.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, that also makes sense. So I have 6 elementals, 4 floating mana. With that, I will use 2 of it for Titania to sacrifice it. I will put her into the command zone, and I will go get a 6 mana creature.
Lumra.
6 mana creatures, haste in green.
Lumra.
This is probably my favorite. Yeah, Lumra is exactly the correct answer.
Yep, I knew it. Lumra is the ideal.
He was the top card.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
That's fine. So Lumra, let me shuffle.
I do have response to its ETB trigger whenever you get to that point.
Okay. I'm now shuffled, so ETB. I mill 4 cards. So what is your response?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the Sylvan Safekeeper. I'm gonna sack this creature with Goblin Bombardment and shoot it for 1. And then Eudora, this will come back as a forest, face down forest.
Lumra also dies,
fine.
I think, right? Because the ETB is on the stack, it's a 0/0.
Oh, that is true. I mean, it will die. That's fine.
You'll
But I
still get your
the
stuff.
ETB.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so mill 4 cards, Mosswort Bridge, Force of Vigor, Nature's Rhythm, Crop Rotation. So I get Mosswort Bridge back, I get Forest, Snow-Covered Forest, Dryad Arbor, Windswept Heat, Hickory Woodlet.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Lumra's so good.
I should have kept 1 land, I guess, to keep Lumra around. But I have 7 5/3s, so it's fine.
That's legit.
Mosswort Bridge Hideaway. So enters, I can look at the top 4 cards in my library, exile 1 face down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can play that card for free if I control 10 or more power.
It's 1 green and tap though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'll pick this card. And the rest go to the bottom of my library.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Hideaway.
I have, I think, 2 floating mana still. Let me double check if I have anything I want to do with that. I do not. So, that's it.
You didn't draw anything in that sequence, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't have any of my, like, elemental bond stuff.
Anything else, guy?
Nope.
All right, I have an upkeep trigger on Defense of the Heart. So, because an opponent controls 3 or more creatures, I could sacrifice a search my library for up to 2 creature cards and put those into play. I'll go ahead and resolve that. And the 2 creature cards are kind of cool.
That's his Oracle? Yes!
Leveler and Thassa's Oracle.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I guess people can try to respond to that, but it'll still pop off.
Yep.
You can stifle one of the triggers, right?
Okay.
It's blue.
So we got Leveler. I remove my library from the game. Thassa's Oracle. So that gets removed, and then Thassa's Oracle does its thing.
We assume you stack the triggers correctly.
Yeah.
I pass priority.
Nice.
Nice.
I thought that would probably be the case, but I didn't have anything, unfortunately.
The only thing
a bunch of legendary creatures in my hand.
I thought
legendaries.
I thought someone was gonna kill the defense. That's why I was like hesitant on a lot of things. But
yeah.
No, it does its thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Seeing a leveler play to win the game.
You know, it's a different way to win with Thassa's. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally fair. It takes a ton of setup. So.
And I didn't even play any frogs.
Were we gonna see a will next round, Kevin?
Oh yeah, we were gonna see the wheels were about to get.
Yeah.
Crazy. My turn 1 draw was a Reforge the Soul.
So nice.
No.
Yeah, it was gonna get really fast, really quickly. But its deck had a slow start. It's not. I run a lot of free interaction in it, but I don't run any fast mana in it. Just your traditional green ramp package.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Generally, there's always somebody when you say, "Hey, who wants to draw 3?" and they'll let you hit them with the commander.
Yeah. I just love Teamer. Really, I'm partial to anything that has blue and green in it. So, but that's awesome.
Gentlemen.
Is that the typical win line there for you, Greg? Is the leveler?
Leveler, Thassa's Oracle is cool, but I also have. I mean, Thassa's Oracle. You know, obviously, huge play, but I play this other cool card called. Oh man, Thought Lash.
Nice.
Yeah.
Old school Thought Lash, and then obviously
it's like
Jace.
0 mana, exile something.
Yeah, exile the top card of your library.
Prevent the next 1 damage.
Yeah, Hermit Druid. But then, honestly, the frogs, they could also get in for some serious combat damage. It's weird, but this is primarily the win con for all of that. But
That's awesome.
this is also pretty neat. Mesmeric Orb with Basalt Monolith. And then
breakfast.
And then obviously for my namesake, my handle, the Painter Servant, I got to throw in Grindstone and the Painter Servant in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's fun.
Were you the reason it got unbanned?
No, actually, that happened before my time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing of Iona and Painter Servant being like, you know, at the same time in the format would be a bad idea. So they had to like basically unban one and ban the other. So
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Iona's cool, but she's still pretty gnarly, so it's better for her to just stay banned. But I won't lie, I think
9 mana though.
Servant the better card because it's a build around. It's an interesting, unique card.
yeah.
Iona does something that a lot of commander only players really hate,
Yeah.
and the format's culture is not to learn how to deal with cards like Iona. It's more of to just convince them to play something different.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense. Like, Iona had to go so that Painter Servant could come back to us.
Yeah. And Painter Servant on its own, it was bad. I mean, it was good, but it was bad. Yeah. So it was okay to unban it.
What about Sylvan Primordial, Greg?
Oh man.
Why is it banned? I want to hear someone's take on how it's too much for the format.
So I have to be careful on some of the language, at least publicly.
Yeah.
But the idea that in green, because you can ramp out fast and then play it, and then have the combination of having it ETB on and do it multiple times is just really bad. And getting an extra forest out of that, I mean, you're continuing to ramp. It's just too much.
What about compare it to Curator Hoof Behemoth?
Yeah.
Crater Hook ends the game. Did any of you guys play when Sylvan Primordial was not banned?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. And
Like-
and even Primetime and Sylvan Primordial and the what's the one Seedborn Muse with Flash.
Oh yeah.
Crawford of Crucifix.
Yeah, I had those all in the same deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They were just cards where the moment they came down, the rest of the game stopped and it became focused on that. It's like Bolas' Citadel is a good example in the current like commander landscape, or Paradox Engine when it was still around.
What about
you
like
play,
Jukalops though? That's not banned. Or Devastation. Those do the same thing.
again, if you're playing those cards correctly, they're like Crater Hoof. Oh, I played it, the game is over. I play an Insurrection, and the game is over. Let's shuffle up, have another one. But like Sylvan Primordial, when he comes down, like people want to copy it, people want to steal him, like the player who plays him wants to blink him. Same with Primetime and Prophet of Krufix. Like you run away with the game, but you don't necessarily finish it on the spot. Right?
What
And
about,
the
like-
entire
The
We're
other
not going to agree, I think, and so it's fine. I don't want. I was mostly joking. I don't really want to like put you on any hot water or anything. So I
Yeah.
don't think most cards should be banned. I think most cards self-police, especially with brackets and game changers. But you know, if you want to talk more about this, I'm totally cool with it. But I don't want to like and pigeonhole the. I know you have to move to another stream. So
No, I mean it's good discussion, but one other thing that was part of the major discussions on cards like that is it really like it reinforces bad play patterns. Bad being not like shit, like it's not a shitty play. It's like if this goes down that road, there's, subsequent play patterns that it'll basically influence, and that's kind of not what we want to do with the format. You know, it's great for the player that wants to win, but he's always wanting always wanting to blink it, always wanting to do certain things to capitalize on multiple ETBs, and that play pattern also can significantly lengthen the game as well. So it's not fun, and it can only lead to bad play patterns.
I think I can understand the logic. I just don't think it pairs well with like any mass land destruction, right?
Mhm.
Anything that's mass land destruction does the same thing. So the banned list is just hard for me when there's disparity, there's incongruity. When one thing does the same thing as something else or really similar to it, and one of them's banned and one of them isn't.
Yeah.
Like I agree with like the mindset, like everything you said, that's totally cool if that's like what the ban list's for, but then most things close to that logic also should probably be banned too, right? And so
Yeah.
that's the hard part for me is, having one thing that does that and the other one, and so it's like, let's have all of them or let's have none of them, so
Yeah.
but anyways.
Are you, Carlos, are you saying that you like mass land destruction, or you are against having it in the format altogether?
I don't care either way on any specific. I want all of it or none of it. If we're going to be simple about it. I mean, that's a really general way of saying it, right? But if we're going to have anything that's like mass land destruction, let's have all of mass land destruction, right? Or
Yeah.
if we don't like that and we don't like those play patterns, let's get rid of all of them, right? Because like for mass land destruction for itself is like, those are game changers, but they're actually worse. They're not technically game changers, but they're worse than game changers. They're like ultra game changers because you can only have mass land destruction in a bracket 4 or 5 bracket. They're, like devastation is not allowed. It's worse. They don't talk really about this, but like those are all like ultra game changers.
You're talking
They're
about
only allowed in
Road
bracket
Fire?
4 and 5. Devastation kills all creatures and lands. Catastrophe kills creatures or lands.
Oh yeah.
Ravages of War.
Armageddon kills all lands. All of those can only be in bracket 4 decks.
Yeah.
They can't be
Which
in
is-
bracket 3, right?
I really don't like.
I don't either. I have one deck that has all mass land destruction out of 32. Like it's not like my play pattern, but I'm just talking about it from a principle standpoint, not from like an anecdotal perspective. I like if we're gonna have a rule set, I just want it to be consistent is all. So personally, if you're gonna ask me personally, I think the only things that should be banned is like Shahrazad and like Anti and like stuff that's like
Yeah.
breaks the game a little bit.
Preach.
I think almost everything else should be unbanned and let everything self-police because everyone already self-polices. Like people already don't play certain cards at different power levels, especially now with game changers, right? Like you don't need a banned list. You could just say Iona is only playable in like Devastation or like Armageddon. You can only play it in bracket 4 and 5. You know what I mean? But not ban it, and those people that want to play it can play it. Same with
bring back
that's
Commander.
you could, but that is a little harder. Or just you could play Leovold. Let Leovold be played, but only in bracket 4 and 5.
So
So
I got a question. What do you think about this? Like, people always say, "Oh, it's too hard to bring back Bandus Commander," but like when you sit down for a commander, you're supposed to understand a list of almost 40 cards on Game Changers. You're supposed to know the ban list. You're supposed to know the bracket, and then you're supposed to understand your opponent's dissertation that you have to do every single game, right? Like, unless you're playing you know, right? But banned as commander is too complex for commander players to
I think it's
understand.
fine. Yeah,
Like-
I think it's fine. Anything that gets things closer to an unban is what I want personally.
Yeah.
Not because I love those cards. I hate playing against Iona personally. Like, it's not fun. But I
Agreed,
think that
but,
those
like-
that want to should be able to, and they technically can. This is the again, zero shade at the rules committee currently. I truly mean this. Again, my only issue is I just want consistency. But if like if someone sits down, like right now, if someone sits down with like a really tuned Kinnan deck that doesn't have like, you know, like it's really hard to know if it's actually CEDH. Like it technically could be CEDH, but if you don't have a lot of the CEDH staples, but you have Kinnan and Basalt Monolith, it can effectively, you know, I mean, I guess is Kinnan still on the ban or the game changer list?
I think it came off.
Yeah, I think it came off, right? Urza's the only one. Anyways, I think Kinnan now can be technically like a 1 or a 2, you know, but it can play like super high, right? But that shouldn't be the case most of the time, because you should have a conversation with your group and say, hey, this is a pretty tuned deck, you know, I'm gonna, you know, I shouldn't be playing it at a 1 or a 2, right? If that's how it should work, right? And so, but you could do the exact same thing with Iona, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So that I agree that all the statements about Iona that people say, but you can also say that about 10 other cards that aren't banned. Does that make sense?
So
that's where my
There-
issue comes. So.
there was a lot of batting around on like how to make this all work out, and you know, so just give you an idea. The summit that we did, it was actually a like a 4-day long excursion where we were behind closed doors. You know, there's certain security. It's crazy. I felt like I was in a skiff, right? So like
Nice.
all these military folks understand, right? Like the skiff, like this, you can't communicate beyond that room what was discussed, like even within the WotC headquarters. It was crazy. And so
You have to sign a bunch of documents and stuff that you won't
yeah,
share
and
things. Yeah, that's crazy.
we went into very significant depth on pretty much each card, and then there was some voting involved and some other things. But one thing that I just really felt was needed, and it kind of fell on deaf ears, was like a more thorough way of analyzing why things come off or come on to the ban list. And I recommended, trying to develop some sort of a flow chart. But even then, that's not the be all end all. And what happens is some voices are stronger than others, and WotC ultimately gets kind of this call to make. So they gather all of our feedback, take all the public feedback, and then they just kind of make this decision. So there is also, just in general, I think this idea that, hey, look, these cards that are on the ban list, we're just thinking about them. Let's see what happens. Does it need to come off, or does it need to stay on? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of this downward spiral of trying to figure out the best way to do it, but it was hard to do it in 4 days. And
I like this last sort of session.
Yeah.
I think it was great. Some cards came off. They talk about maybe some hybrid questions and maybe some other cards that might go on. Like, I think the current state of things is the best it's been in many years. But yeah, I think in general, I like you said, I would love to have like a structure that is not beholden to anyone's anecdotal experience, right?
Yeah.
So it's not the 20 people in that group that and their experience with Commander, they can pull from that experience to help make a constitution. You know, let's create a Commander constitution that we follow, not people that we follow. Right? Let's set up a structure, like you said, like a flow chart, that when a new card comes in, we could sort of run it through that, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but we can sort of expect it to not be banned or become a game changer. You know, right now it just feels so random. You know, I won't even talk. We already talked a little bit about Soul Ring. Soul Ring breaks every bit of this game changer structure. So let's just ignore Soul Ring. If we ignore Soul Ring, you know, there's like I said, any kind of mass land destruction is like ultra game changers, you know, and that's not even discussed though. It's just a side note. It says it's two statements on 2 and 3 that say no mass land denial, no mass land denial. I guess all 3 of them say no mass land denial, but I don't understand why you don't just put those as game changers, you know. Just put all mass land denial as game changers, and but anyways, so. But I have lots of thoughts as a enfranchised Commander player. I don't necessarily even want to do what you guys are doing. Like I'm not like I wouldn't want to, so I'm not even throwing my hat in the ring. But I definitely have strong feelings, and mine are. I don't think I would be very helpful for the group, because mine would just be like, unban it, unban it, unban it, unban it, never ban it, unban it, unban it. You know, like that would be pretty one note with my. I just want people to have. I just love Commander so much, because I don't think I'm rare, but I am thinking I'm a little more rare than I was in the past, because I legitimately play every single power level. Most people play like really like 1 or 2 power levels. You know, they sort of stay within some range.
Yeah.
I have 3 to 5, like 5, probably at least 3 decks of every single power level that are like fairly consistently played. Like from the jankiest jank of like kaiju deck, I have every
Godzilla.
kaiju in a 5-color horrible deck. Every kaiju card that came out.
Yeah.
And I have like the most ultimate CDH, like fully blinged out CDH decks, like current meta CDH decks. You know, so like I literally just love the format, and so I think you can find enjoyment at every bracket or power level. And so, but you just have to sort of build to that. And that's what I think banning should be, things that break the game. And if you want to play these really mean, horrible cards, like let people close to them play those cards.
Just let
I
it
know
all
that
out.
We technically can. Yeah, we can. Like that's the only thing I dislike. I will say this. This will be my last thought. Is I do dislike when they say, well, you can play that with your play group, and it's like, yeah, that you could just ignore everything that you guys say is basically what you're saying, but that's not how it actually functions in the real life, right? People use this ban list as basically law. You guys can say it's not law, but the populace uses it as law, right?
Yeah.
And so it's really hard to come to a table and say, hey, I want to play Iona, you know. But if it was allowed, and we're playing, you know, bracket 4, and I pull out Iona, people would be like, okay, you know, like we've all agreed that we're going to play at that intense level, and that's like what this pod is going to be this time, you know. So, anyways.
No, I like that, and I think part of the move on the previous update was, if things come off of the ban list, they immediately become game changers. So at least that's somewhat
I like that. I love that. Yeah.
Somewhat in the direction that you're kind of hoping for, and I'll take that as a note, because I haven't really thought about it like that. Because like if you want to play Iona, just make it a bracket 4 and higher, right? So noted.
Yeah, do some like noted. Or at least if I suggest you guys, I do suggest you guys talk about the ultra game changers, which are not on the game changer list, but are only allowed in bracket floor, right? I don't know if you guys have. I mean, you could tell me, but if you've talked about that, where they're in a sense you're saying that they're even worse than any game changer, right? Because you can't even play them in a bracket 3 game. So
interesting. Okay, so I think no, I like the discussion. We're gonna, yeah, we got another game going, but no, Carlos, appreciate that.
Sorry, let me let you go.
No, it's fine. But actually, before we leave, the official closeout, because what I really want to do is I want to restart Twitch for the next pod. We'll just go around the horn. We just talk about anything else. Again, it's Happy Veterans Day, but if you want to do shout outs for yourself, go ahead and do that now. I know I offered Guy the opportunity to talk about his altars and stuff. So, Carlos, Kingdoms TV, if you want to put anything out.
No, I yapped enough. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for all you guys do. So,
thank you. Let's go to Guy next.
Is the stream's still up, right? And okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, commercial break in progress. Oh no, this is Twitch ad.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I do altars. I have a Instagram, The Wizard Staff 101. Do a bunch of altars for auction on eBay. So I got some coming up, like a Freeren, Enlightened Tutor, Urza Saga from Full Metal Alchemist. But yeah,
nice.
Just if you like anime, you like classical art or stuff like that, I post quite often.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you, Greg, for putting this together and having me. This was fun to play some games.
Right on. No, and I've been checking on your progress, man. You've been really doing well. So I hope only for your success and your business. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Dix ended up leaving, but on behalf. Oh, go ahead.
I'm still here. I just dropped from the spell table room. Again, Kevin, I'm a judge out in Okinawa. If anybody listening is a service member out in Okinawa or Japan as a whole, we do have a pretty big magic group here. That was my playmat for Kadena the Gathering. Any F&M, we will have upwards of 40 to 60 people playing. Mostly
wow.
Commander. We
awesome.
fill the USO every Friday, and about once a month we'll do an actual full-on Saturday event. We've ran everything from two-headed giant commander to, had 32 people show up for Tarkir Dragonstorm. We did Super Sealed a few months ago, where it was Fat Packs sealed.
That's awesome.
We got a whole crew, couple of judges, and we do a lot of events out here. So if anybody in the services out in Okinawa, come play Magic at the USL.
Yeah, man. So I think you and Alex Temple were rocking it over there. So, man, kudos to you guys, because I think your scene blew up, and I could only hope that there's more like what you guys were able to put together out there. I think there's a Germany crowd that's pretty good. And, I think a lot of military members are kind of like closet nerds, but when they ended up meeting with a bunch of us, that are like them, it's easy for them to just, break out. So, man, good on you, and Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service, Dix. Yeah.
It's an honor to serve. Thank you guys. I loved my time.
Awesome.
All right, with that, I think we can close out. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, those that stuck around, and thanks to my opponents that were able to play. I ended on a good note with my win, and I think you guys might be a little salty on that, but it happened, and
that's what we were expecting, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get some good games, and we did, so thanks all. All
You're
right.
welcome. Thank you for the
Yeah,
games. Thanks for
thank
inviting me.
you.
Yep. Take it easy.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, we're gonna power up for the next game. So everything's all good. Thanks all.